Queen Universal readings. Yeah, we've been missing in action. Not really. I was taking a break. I think I was. Yeah, I was taking a break. Still got so much more to go. Still got to try to get everything together. I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back to Queen Universal Radio. Queen Universal readings. Boy, oh boy. I know you guys have been busy. The holidays. I hope you had a great holiday. We got one more coming up, which is January the 1st. 31st, New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, too. So we have another one to happen for us, and then we're going into 2025. Woo! I think I'm going to do a show that night to hang out with you guys on the 31st. I think that's going to be awesome. I hope you guys have been doing great. I hope things have been working out for you. I hope we have been very much so whenever we're talking about the days during those times. I hope those days are working for you. As you know, this is a general reading, and I have been busy actually doing classes, trying to keep myself abreast of all this information that's out here dealing with tarot reading, because tarot reading is so important. So, as you know, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. Yesterday, and I advise anybody who does this, who believes in this form of rituals. Yesterday, I still have one more room I have to do. I cleansed my home. I have one, well, actually, two more rooms I have to do. I have to redo my office. I have to do my office again. And plus, I have to do our spare bedroom. So, this is what I did. Yesterday, I got up and I took my Florida water. As you know, my Florida water is way overdue for some more Florida water. So, I took my Florida water. Matter of fact, I got to put some water. Hello. I took my Florida water, sprayed it all over my floors, and mopped my floors, opened the windows, wiped down the window sills. Okay. I also went into our bedroom, did the same thing, mopped all over. So I closed the door in the bedroom because my husband was up front. So I went back in there. You did. Awesome. Awesome. So I went back in there, and you guys, the room had this whole different energy in it. Okay. It was like real light. And I changed out my wallflower, and the smell of the Florida water and the smell of the wallflower, oh my God, it just did something to me in that room. Okay. That room has a lightness to it. I even redid my curtain, took my, placed my curtains in there. I said, I just need it. And guess what color my room is? Blue. Because blue is our color, Aquarius color, blue. So my room is blue. So I put it's like you can feel the difference in the room. It was so awesome. So I did that. Then I like I said, I did the living room. I even did the kitchen. It's like the whole house was so different. Like those areas. And I also, yes, it is. I also did my hallways because we have like a ranch house, so our hallways are long. So I mopped the hallway floor too with the Florida water. Man, oh my God. It just feels so different in the house. And I encourage you guys to do it. You can even wipe down your walls with it. You can put it in your mop water. I didn't put it in my mop water. What I usually do is I'll spray it myself, like straight on the surface, and mopped with it. And oh my God, it is so different. I advise you to do that if you can. You can order Florida water. Some Walmarts have it, and you can also order it online, or you can go to your nearest candle shop and find it there too. If you have any of the spiritualist shops around where you live at, you can find Florida water in there too. But I I will not. I don't think I'll ever change that part of my ritual. Is to do that with Florida water. Also, it's a time for you to do some saging. Okay, sage your home. I got to buy some more, but this is my sage I keep in here. I also keep incense, and from time to time, I do my incense. I burn my incense too. It's so many things that you can do. Also, now I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this ritual. You take cinnamon and you put it in your left hand, and you stand in your front door and you blow it into the front door, but you say something. You say, now I say, I'm wanting in this house safe security. I also would like, or I shouldn't say would like, safe security, prosperity, and abundance. That's what I say. And I blow the cinnamon out of my hand. And don't sweep it away. Just let it sit. Okay. Later on, you can sweep it out, but just let it sit. And you do that every month. It's supposed to be done every month. Okay. Because every month brings a new month in. So you're bringing in a new month with a whole bunch of nice things happening in your home. But I really, really advise you to do the Florida water, the cleansing and moving all that negative energy. Open your windows. I know in some places it's probably cold, but let me tell you something. If you want to get all that negative energy out of your home, if you notice that you and your loved ones are arguing all the time and get all that negative energy out of your house. Because let me say this, when you're out and about with other people and you're interacting with other people and you know these people are negative, why would you let their energy get on you? Okay? Do not let their energy get on you because you carry all of that home. And when you're saging, cleanse yourself too. Cleanse the bottom of your feet because you don't know where you're traveling. No matter where you go, it's something not right somewhere. Okay. You might not see it because it's in the spiritual realm. You might not see it. But if you come home and you're always grouchy and mad all the time, it's something else going on. And you weren't that way when you left that morning. So it has to be something you're interacting with. Taking, yeah, you're what you're taking. If you were not like that prior to you leaving your house and you come home, this grumpy, mean person, you're hollering at the kids, you're kicking the cat and the dog, you're hollering at your husband or your wife, whatever. You weren't like that, and that's not who you're normally is. You're normally not like that. You need to do some cleansing. Okay, you need to be doing some energy cleansing because we are nothing but energy. So energy transfer, it doesn't disappear. It transfers. So whoever you're around all day long, if they got a nasty attitude, before you know it, you're going to start acting like that. Now think about people who are at a job and they've been at them jobs for years and they've been in close proximity to those people for years. And you wonder why things at home is all messed up. Because you're bringing all that negative energy in the house. If you can, when you get in your car in the evening time, rebuke all that negative energy before you actually bring it to the house. Rebuke all that nasty energy. Okay? If you have to sage yourself, if you have to keep a little thing of sage, you can get it. You can get this in spray. You can actually get it in a spray. So if you can find it in the spray, get you some sage spray and spray it and remove all that bad energy off of you. So when you walk through the door of your home, that's supposed to be your well place, the place where you're supposed to find peace and joy, remove all that off of you. Don't bring that, shake it off. You know that song, Shake It Off by Taylor Swift? Shake it off. Don't bring that in the house. Leave your shoes outside the door. Don't travel that inside the home. Remove all that off of you. See, a lot of things that we go through is unnecessary because we're not in tuned into ourselves. We're not in tune to us. So if you're not in tune into yourself, you don't realize. You don't get it. You don't realize that you're traveling with all this nastiness on you. You know, we take a bath. We take a shower. Take a bath and soak in some Florida water. That's what you do. Put some in your water. Get all that negative energy. Look up Florida water if you think I'm just making this up. Look up Florida water. Remove all this negative stuff so that you don't bring that home and your house is hell. You don't even like coming home. There's a lot of women, when they get off work or when they've had a day, they'll sit in their car for 5 to 10 minutes. Why are they sitting in their cars for 5 and 10 minutes? Because they need to get all that crap out of their mind before they walk through the door because they don't want to bring that in. So if you're sitting in your car for 5 to 10 minutes, either listen to a song, reading, whatever you're doing before you go in the house, use some sage spray to get that negative energy. Or use your Florida water. Put it in the spray bottle like I got. And carry it with you. And spray that doggone bad, evil energy off of you. And it's going to get worse. And I'm not saying to predict worse because people's attitudes are not the same. And everybody is not healed. And everybody is not, don't recognize themselves. They don't. They're not in tuned to themselves. So they're missing a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to convert anybody or anything. You believe whatever you want to believe, but I know what works for me, and I know it has worked for me, and I'm going to continue doing it. Yeah, that's right. People are evil and so unhappy with themselves because they have not done any self-reflection or any self-inventory on themselves. That's why. That's why they're so upset and they're so mean and hateful, and they don't have anybody to put it off on. See, some people don't have a husband or a wife they can cuss out when they go home. So why not do it at work? You know what I'm saying? Why not be mean and hateful to people in the streets or in a store? You know, you guys, we are we have too much going on not to pay attention to ourselves. Okay? Putting ourselves first, making sure we're mentally, spiritually prepared for what's happening around us. Your family does not deserve for you to come home and use them as a battering ram. And when I'm saying that, I'm not talking about physical all the time, I'm talking about mental and emotional abuse. You carrying that around with you because you've been mentally abused at work. You've been emotionally abused at work. So you bring that to the house. Don't do that. You have an opportunity to get that off of you. Okay? So I advise that you carry with you either some sage spray or some Florida water spray in your purse. And we're going to talk about crystals later down the line, but these are the things that we can do now at this moment. Okay? And like I said, you can find Florida water on Amazon. Some Walmarts carry it. The sage, you'd probably have to go on Amazon too to find the sage. And other websites that sell candles and stuff like that. Okay? There's many of them that sell that. And you can get the sage spray. Okay? I'm just trying to, because I want you guys to understand, actually the new year does not, and I don't want to confuse anybody. The new year actually doesn't start until March or April, but we're going to leave it with the January thing. Okay? So what I'm saying is, let us go into this new year with a mindset that we're going to take care of ourselves and we'll be able to take away all these bad energies that are around us. Deal with them at work because you can't control them at work. Another thing you can do before you get out your car in the mornings, do an affirmation, and you can spray yourself before you get into that job. Okay? And you got to believe in what you're doing. You can't just do it. Oh, I'm just going to spray myself like it's perfume. No, I'm saying believe that you're going to have a good day. Put that intention out there. Okay? Put that intention out there so the universe can hear it. And they're going to bring back that good intention that you put in. You're going to have a good day. Okay? I mean, the simple things that we can do to take care of ourselves doesn't make any sense for us not to do it. Some people meditate, some people pray, some people do all that. You do whatever fits you, but do that in the morning time before you get out your car. Get to work earlier enough. When I was teaching, I had a habit. It's just me. I'm that type of person. I will leave the house at least an hour early. That gives me time. If something like an accident happens, if the traffic is too heavy, at least I know I'm gonna be at work. I can sit in the parking lot. I used to sit in the parking lot, either talk to my girlfriend or talk to my husband, or I'm sitting there reading or listening to a book, or I'm meditating. That's every morning. I did that because I knew I was going into a whole different territory. Okay, I knew I was going into a an atmosphere, or an atmosphere where I'm dealing with all kinds of stuff. Okay, I had great days. I will not complain about any day that I was a teacher. I would never complain about it because it was so exciting and enlightening for me. But I had to make that happen because every morning I sat in my car when I got way before school started, and I would do those things, those different things. So when I got out the car to go inside, I was happy to go inside. I was happy to do the job. But you have to fix that. That's something. But you got to change that mindset. It's hard now. But if you're already in a habit of doing it, it can be done, you guys. It can be done. Definitely can be done. Okay? I'm sorry I went off on that diatribe, but I wanted to share that with you guys. Um, so let's go ahead and it's something else I would like to suggest to you guys too, prior before we go deep into this. Okay, so as you know, this is the book we've been reading by Theresa Reed. Theresa Reed has been we read the other book, No Question Asked. We went through all the tarot cards, right? So now we are at the point where we're talking about retrogrades, okay? Let's go over what retrogrades are. Retrograde, it might as well be labeled as astrology's F word. Okay, mention it and you'll hear the groans kick in. Even those who are not astrology fluent seem to know about the cosmic drama that is associated with Mercury retrograde. It is the time of the year when Murphy's law seems to be in full swing. What can go wrong often does. We'll cover the Mercury retrograde transit later in the chapter. But what about when a planet is retrograde in your natal chart? Which, you know, guys, if you go back, you'll look at the video I did on the birth chart, which would be my natal chart, okay? When a planet is in retrograde in your natal chart, it means that instead of the outward projection of the energy, it's more inward focused or inhibited. The expression tends to be hidden but may still be felt strongly. Sometimes the energy is difficult to manage or may be expressed clumsily. In most cases, it's wholly repressed or dormant. There's a school of thought that says this is about retrograde planets in the birth chart. The energy was not allowed to be expressed outwardly when the native was young. Think parents who discourage their children from using their outside voices inside. Suddenly, instead of being the boisterous you that you want to be, you're restrained. It's like that. What is retrograde anyway? It means that the planets have slowed down its orbit. To the human eye, it might appear to be going backwards, but it's not. The sun and moon are never retrograde. All the other planets go retrograde from time to time. Mercury is retrograde about 3 times a year. So I know you guys have heard about Mercury retrograde. That's like it says, the planets slow down and it seems like they actually going backwards. So everything crazy happens. You fall, you break your leg, you get in a fight with your boyfriend, you break up, just some crazy stuff start happening during that time. I'm not saying it doesn't happen all the time, but during that time it seems to speed up and it be more prominent. You'll see it more. That's what Mercury retrograde is talking about. Okay? So we were going down what happens during the retrograde when it's in the planets, okay? Mercury is the first one. We talked about that one. Venus, we talked about that one. Talked about this one. So we're over here on Saturn. Okay. You can go back on the other video and watch that because I don't want to hold you guys up that long. So here it's talking about Saturn in retrograde. So on the outside, you're stoic. Inwardly, you're a worrywart. This retrograde might bring out the rigid side of you, which may make you want to micromanage your world or the people in it. Being in control makes you feel safe. You take on the responsibilities with all the seriousness you can muster. But if your early home life was too strict or lacked order, you may be the opposite. Um, Unambitious, with zero fucks given about discipline. You don't dig authority unless you're the one with the badge. Then you're quick to tell everyone else to sit up straight and follow the rules. That's when Saturn's in retrograde. When Uranus is in retrograde, the line "she's a lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets" might have been written about a Uranus retrograde person. If you have this retrograde in your natal chart, your tastes may be eccentric, even if you appear like a conformist on the outside. You're inwardly unconventional. That inner rebel heart beats strongly. For some, this retrograde can produce a fear of change and a desire to cling to the old ways. When it's in Neptune, Neptune retrograde produces vivid imaginations and dreamy escapist tendencies. You can be profoundly spiritual, but may have trouble expressing that. In worst case scenarios, the retrograde can produce the addict or martyr. In best case scenarios, it creates a fine tuned psychic instrument. You're susceptible to negative energy and need lots of time alone to recharge your batteries. Pluto, though this retrograde indicates an inner power struggle. You might be dealing with suppressed anger and issues around power and control. You don't like to be told what to do, but you also don't want to admit your own desire to be in control of matters for others. Watch out if you get betrayed, then all hell breaks loose. Keep in mind the sign that the planet is in hand and the house it sits in also will make a difference in how this retrograde energy manifests. For example, a retrograde Saturn in Scorpio in the eighth house would be super rigid around sex matters, while a retrograde Saturn in Aries is in the sixth house might produce bosses who love to micromanage their employees. And we're going to get into what houses are. Okay. So when I went to look at my birth chart, this one I did long time ago. I did a new one. It says count up the retrograde planets in your chart. How many do you have? So I have two retrograde planets in my chart when I looked at my birth chart. But this was an older one because I did this before. So it says here, this is me journaling. This is what I like about this book because you can journal in here and it actually gives you stuff to do. So it says, how do you feel that you're expressing or not expressing your planets that are in retrograde? So I said, I feel that the planets, Pluto and Uranus, is an opinion from what I have read. So according to my birth chart, the retrograde for Pluto and the retrograde for Uranus came up in my birth chart. So let me go back and see what Pluto says. So Pluto says this retrograde indicates an inner power struggle. You might be dealing with suppressed anger and issues around power and control. You don't like to be told what to do, which I don't, but you also want to admit your own desire to be in control of matters for others. Watch out if you get betrayed, then all hell breaks loose. So true, so true. And then over here it says Uranus. It says that line, "she's a lady in the street and freak in the sheets," might have been written about a Uranus retrograde person. If you have this retrograde in your natal chart, your tastes may be eccentric. Even if you appear to be a conformist on the outside, you're inwardly unconventional. That inner rebel heart beats strongly. For some, this retrograde can produce a fear of change and a desire to cling to the old ways. And yes, that is so true. So, I advise you guys to go back and If you want to do your natal chart with me, if we want to go through it together, hit me up and I will definitely go through it with you together. And you can keep it. I would keep it. I would probably even print it out and refer back to it when certain things are happening in your life. I would definitely do that, you guys. Okay. So next thing we're going to talk about when we get back in the book is asteroids and other interesting points. Now, these are interesting. Chirons, Ceres, Pallas, Juno, Vesta, Lilith, and other astrology points of interest. Now, I found out that I am a Chiron. We'll talk about that later, okay? So that's all we're going to do with that book. Now we're going to get into the reading. So if you want a copy of this book, go to Amazon. I found it on Amazon. You probably can find it in the bookstores. I don't know. I went to Amazon and I found this book and I love it, okay? Very good book. We're going to learn a lot about astrology. Astrology is very complex, okay, you guys? Now, before we get into the reading, I want to share something with you guys real quick. Now, remember I was telling you guys it's good to journal? Okay, Miss Kathy, we can do that. Remember I told you guys about journaling, okay? So I'm going to show you a real cheap way to do it. Now, we have a store here. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the store called Ollie's. So we have a store here called Ollie's. I bought this a while back. I found these books like this, okay, like this, for $2.99. And I have several of them. Let me show you another one I have. This is another one I have. This book right here I use for my shows when I do my shows. So I put all my plans for my shows in here. This is my personal journal. I created it myself. You know, I said I don't have a problem with being cheap. I could do a journal and a planner like this. This one was $39. I think it was $39, and I found it on Amazon. This was my older one. This one breaks down everything. Okay, this breaks down everything. It's beautiful. Had some beautiful stuff in it. Had all of this in it. Was able to do all this, and it makes you really, really think. It breaks down your emotions. Okay, affirmations, the whole 9 yards. This is beautiful, right? You have let's see here. You actually have like places where I'm a sticker person. I'm gonna show you all my stickers. So you have places like this in here. And these are your calendar. These are actually like ideal notes, but this is actually my vision boards. Okay. My plans. This is all my calendars in here, all the planning, all the stuff that I did doing. Another place where I put all, instead of actually writing everything out, I just use my stickers. Okay. I think the last time I wrote in this book, I think this was the very last time I wrote in this book. It was back here. So I broke down everything. Okay. And then after each month, you have a reflect of that month. And this wheel is so awesome. Okay, this is an awesome wheel. It asks you several different questions. Okay, you have to answer those questions. You have to answer the questions over here. But this book, like I said, is a very expensive book. Okay. Yeah. If you want to spend that much, you can. Okay. Again, ideal notes, things I did. Okay, for the last month. And I still have pages in here that I haven't used. Okay. I love that it comes with a little ribbon, and you'll see something else it comes with. So it says top 20 places that you'd love to visit. Well, because I had the opportunity to serve the military, I was able to go to a lot of different countries. And as you see these little stickers, these are the places that I actually were able to go, that I wanted to go, or where I was stationed. I had no choice because I was stationed in those places. So over here, it asks you all the places that you went to. See, as you can see, that was when I was in Germany and all that, places like that, France and all that. So here asks you all the places you either been or you traveled to. So these are all the states that I've actually either lived in, have family in, or visited. Okay, so these are all the states that I've already gone in. I haven't been on this side, but I have been all over this side. Okay. So this is what this book shows you here. And like I said, this is a beautiful book. It actually has a way that you can, it has instructions on how to use the book. Okay. Breaks down how, because at first I was kind of confused. So let me pick up the instruction book and read it. Now, it actually has its own stickers. See how it breaks down everything? You create your own vision board in here, like I showed you guys. See, that's what this book looks like. And it comes with stickers. These are some of the stickers it comes with. And it's in the back of the book. So that was 2 years ago, I think I did that one. So I said, I'm not going to do that this time. I'll find a cheaper way to do it. Okay. So my cheaper way to do it was, like I said, this is my journal I'm actually using right now. Okay. So I started with June and I didn't put anything in June. This was just my vision board for June. Okay. Then this is July and then I start writing. Because I write. Okay. So September. So I broke it down to each month and wrote something on it. Okay. I wrote my plans in here, things that I want to do. I write my dreams in here. You know, might see some empty spaces because I ran out of stuff to say. I mean, if I don't have anything else to say, I don't say anything. So as you know, this is November, December. I'm in December right now. So this is how. Now I ran out of pages in the back. So what I did was I found some empty pages in the front, and I just wrote on them. And what I'll do is when I finish with this month, I'll tack them in there. I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tack them in there once I finish writing everything. So this is my version of a planner. Doesn't mean yours have to be that way, but for me, this is my version of a planner. Okay. On that one. Now I'm gonna show you what I thought was a great idea. I do now. So I go back to Ollie's, and they had two of these for $7.99 together, a pack. So me being who I am, I went and got them. So I got two books, and I'm breaking them down by 5 months. I'm saying 6 months on here, but I'm trying just doing it the way that's gonna save me some money. I ain't gonna spend no $39 again on no planner because I can make this into a planner. You see? So what I did was, hey, I'm going to do it cheap. I'm going to make this my vision board for January here. And then I'm going to put my intention right here, which I did. My intention for this month is to make sure that I am consistent in my plans to be a better person. That's just I haven't added my affirmation for this month yet, but this is what I did. I mean, just easy. Don't have to spend no money. Don't have to. And I'm going to write. These pages are big enough for me to write a lot on them. Okay. Another thing, and I don't know if I shared this with you guys either. This is something else. I think at the beginning when I first started, I went to, because we do readings on here on this page. I ordered these tarot stickers. Okay. I ordered this book. It's, about that's how many stickers is in this book. And I bought this self-care journal to go with it, right? It's time for me to buy another one because I am almost out of pages. So what I do for me, and the same thing I do for you guys when I do a reading on here, general reading to you guys, this is a personal reading because it's about me. I actually put the stickers, once I've done the deck, I actually put the stickers down and I write in my journal what these stickers mean to me. What are they saying? Okay. So, the last time I did it, let's see, that's not the last time. Yeah, this is the last time I did it, was, I'm in the middle of doing some classes. So I just finished the introduction to tarot therapy because some people, you haven't, I'm telling you, get back into it. It's a whole different ball game. I love doing it. So I just finished this class, tarot therapy. Some people use tarot therapy in there with along with their coaching services. So I was learning how to do that. So I took the introduction class to it, right? And these are different spreads that can consist with whatever it is that you're trying to do. What answers are you trying to get from that person? So if you're into coaching like I am, I would ask certain questions and I would actually deal the cards. So I did it on myself. Okay. So I broke it down on myself. And it was just so interesting what I found. And it was like this was right on point for me. Literally on point. Will not lie to you, will not, I don't have a reason to, but literally on point. And this is what you call a Celtic cross. Okay. This is a Celtic cross. This is a 3 to 5 spread, card spread. Okay. And these were talking about your shadows, shadow work. Okay. And literally, it was just weird because it really hit me. Like it was me right on spot. It's like, damn, you know, like, damn, really? So I just kind of broke it down right here. So a Celtic cross is no joke, especially when you add more to it. Because what I had to do was I added 2 more. I think, did I add 2 more? No, not on this one. I added something. I can't remember which one. I added 2 more on. Now I also, if there's one that I'm really, really interested in, I learned how to do it again through classes. It's called the 44 card spiritual map. Okay. And I think I did it in here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. This is the other one I did. I did it in here. Okay. The one I did with the 44. Ooh, let me see. I gotta remember where I put that at. Yeah, it's gotta be up here. Here it goes. So there's one called the 44 map spread, spiritual map spread. And I actually did it. This is a 3 card read right here. But you break down, there's 8 main categories that you break down. Your physical environment, your business or career environment, your finances, your health, what is the other one? Your romance, you break that down. And then your personal growth and your creation. So you break them down like this. And it was like mind boggling what I found out about myself. So I'm telling you to tell you this is if you're really like doing this, I mean, I love it because it has helped me so much. So I don't just do this for you guys as a general reading. I do it for me too. Because in order for me to do this, I have to know what I'm doing, right? Okay? So enough about all of that. We cleared that up. I'm encouraging you guys to get a journal. Okay? Okay. So let us go ahead and get started. Let me get myself together here. Y'all made me work today. Woo! In the time, remove all the negative energy out of me and my hands. I have to do it that way. Okay. All right. Before I touch my cards, let me put that in there. Okay. So let's see who we're going to start with today. Okay. Let's see. Do I want these? Yeah. No. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll do these. Okay. Let me make sure I got all. Yeah. You guys, I have so many different cards that I use. And want to add more to my collection. All right, let's see. Remember, this is a general reading. Take from this reading what resonates with you and yours. Okay? If you want a one-on-one, you can either hit me up on Black Queens Reading, which is on Facebook, or you can hit me up on our website. You can't clip my wings.com. These are my older cards. All right, what you going to tell us today? What you going to tell us today? Woo! Lordy, Lordy, Miss Claudia. Okay. Whew. Y'all got to wait for a moment. Thank you, thank you. Whew. Lord have mercy. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right. So we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is talking about inspiration, creativity, new things coming your way. You got to remember now, December is the cleanup month. Getting rid of all the things that you no longer need. Going into the new year with a greater attitude, a positive attitude. Going into this year manifesting, writing down your intentions, doing your affirmations. I forgot to show you guys 2 more books that I use. Definitely want you guys to definitely get a hold to them if you can. We'll talk about that. I forgot about that. The next card is your strength card. That's good. Look, being inspired, being strong, going through something, finishing up something. Now you're at a point where you know you got it. You've been through it. You've been through it. Wedding cake. Hey, you've been through it and you're at that point right now. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there we go again. We got another Ace of Pentacles. We got Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So those are new beginning. Ace starts at the beginning of every card. So your Ace of Pentacles is showing you abundance. Abundance. Okay? Abundance. Also like new beginning with the Ace of Swords, love, ready to move on, prosperous, because abundance and prosperous goes together. Okay? Also is a time for you to definitely be open to receive great things coming your way. Okay? All right? We're talking about competition. Might be friendly, might not be. Be prepared for both. Okay? Be prepared for both. All right? That's what the 5 of Wands shows. Friendly. Now, some people might say it depends on how it's interpreted. I see this as friendly competition. I see all these things that are happening to you, you're going to have this. Okay? Doesn't mean nothing necessary that is going to be negative. Okay? Moving on. The 6 of Swords. Moving on. Packing up and moving forward. That's what that's talking about. It's time to move on. Whatever situation you're in, it's time to move on. Okay. We have the Devil's card. Now, the Devil's card talks about addictions, holding on to something, not letting go, being kind of not necessarily always weak-minded, but vulnerable. The Devil card shows a vulnerability that you're dealing with. Okay. And the vulnerability keeps you attached to things that you don't need in your life. Okay? But with the Strength card, new beginning, moving on, this shouldn't be hard for some people. It depends on who it is. Okay? Because look what happens after that. Family oriented. 10 of Cups, family. Everybody's together. Look what we have. The raising of the hands. This is all ours. We've done it. We've made it. We've made it. We've gotten over that hump. We've been through enough. Now look where we're at. Also, somebody needs some rest. The 4 of Swords, represents getting some rest or meditating or praying. Getting that rest. You've got to get the rest. Okay? All right? Oh, look. 8 of Cups. Walking away again. So if you look at the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, they're both telling a story. I choose to walk away. No matter what these filled with, these could be situations, problems, but you decide to walk away. I don't no longer need this in my life. Remember, December is the time we're moving forward into a what? New year, new situations. Walking away or, look, floating away. Okay? Resting is important. Self-reflection. This is a time for self-reflection. This is a time to meditate. It's so important that you pray or meditate. Meditate is manifesting. Praying is hoping for something to happen. There's a difference. Meditating is manifesting things, wanting things, and actually asking for them. Not hoping for them, but asking for them. And you ask for them in the way that they already have happened. That's the difference. You've already say for instance, you want a car. When you meditate imagining yourself already driving that car. You meditate in yourself, you standing up there with the salesperson and they handing you the keys in your hands. And you are getting in that car and driving away with it. Keys to the new house that you want. You manifest that. Then when you meditate, you start putting things in action. See, some of us pray and just pray and hope. Don't do nothing but pray and hope. Actually make it happen. And sometimes when we're in the process of making happen, doesn't mean everything's going to be on the up and up. It doesn't mean that everything's going to go fine and smooth and dandy. No. You're saying you want something. It's called sacrificing. I said I want a new house. I need to clean up my credit. How do I clean up my credit? If I have to work a couple more jobs, if I have to put money away, I'm going to do all the things. I'm going to put in step all the things that I need to do to get to that new house. And that's what a lot of times we don't do. We pray and we don't do nothing else. You have to work. You have to work. It calls for work. Okay? It calls for work. And then here we go with the 5 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is showing that they're walking away. You might have won the battle, okay, but they're walking away, or they've given up. But you look like you're the victor. So whoever been giving you problems, they're walking away. They actually surrendered their swords. So they moved away. That's right. Faith without work is dead. That's right. Exactly. So they walked away. Like, okay, she's not playing no more, or he's not playing no more. You're the victor. And you looking at, oh, where you going? Hold up now. You started this. Where you going? But let them walk away because you have no use for them anymore. All right. Oh, wow. So we have the Sun card. Sun card tells us what? Sun shows hope and healing. Hope and healing is happening for somebody. This is a great reading. Great. Let's see how we can end this. We're going to end it with the Temperance card. So the Temperance card tells us that we have to stay in contact with what? Our angels. And we have to stay in contact with our spiritual realm. Whoever you believe in, that's who you need to stay in contact with. And you need to visit from time to time. And you need to talk to from time to time. because you're trying to make all these good things happen. Having the strength, you have all the prescriptions or the steps to end up right where you need to. Healing and then continue speaking. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Oh yeah. That's awesome. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Because let's see what's going on in the shadow. Let's see what's going on in the shadow. Because something is going on in the shadow. Let's see. So we're going to talk about shadows. And we're going to talk about shadow work too. Because I think we need to learn. We need to find out what that means. So this is good. This is good. This is real good. This is a good one for you guys. So let me see what I use. My mantra is yes, 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 yes. So let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. The first one is intolerance. Intolerance. Differences are seen as threats rather than growth opportunities. Be inclusive. All right? Be inclusive. Anger. Anger. Your expectations are not met, creating frustration. Express it in a healthy way. Find another way to deal with your anger. I'm just saying. Find another way to deal with your anger because it can mess up what you're trying to do. Somebody might feel a little shame and guilt, and it's all right. It's part of the process. It's all right. Feel them without judgment or self-criticism. Mistakes do not define your worth. No matter what you're doing in your life, a mistake is a mistake. A mistake is a mistake. That's it. A mistake is a mistake. You learn from it and move on. Do not beat yourself up about it, okay? This is definitely me. Overthinking. Analyze every possible outcome and become paralyzed by indecision. Stop doing that. Stop overthinking things. It's not necessary. Sometimes we have mental blocks. When a lot of things are going on in our lives, we have mental blocks. Okay? We're trying to make all these things happen. And the thing that you really need to be paying attention to, you're so overwhelmed with the overthinking that you're not getting it. Fear of failure keeps you stuck. Break free from limits to unlock your potential. There we go. And last but not least, vulnerability. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is something. Vulnerability can happen to the best of us. Okay? Can happen to the best of us. Hold up. I'm trying to get the next. Need to get my next cards out. Ooh. Hold up. Okay. I got it. Vulnerability. Face hidden anxieties and insecurities head on and don't let them control you. Be in control of those things that you have issues with. Never let a situation of feeling control you. Okay? Don't holler, I'm strong, when every little thing that goes wrong, you go crazy, berserk about it. You get upset about it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, stop doing that. Stop doing it. Because you're fooling yourself. You're not fooling no one else. You're fooling yourself. And one thing about it, you can't do that because yourself is going to always reveal what you're doing. Okay? I'm just saying. You can't lie to yourself too long. All right? Can't lie to yourself too long. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. Healing. Didn't we say the sun talks about healing? Distractions aren't quick fix for deeper issues. Go for that healing. Remember, we talked about the Four of Swords? That's self reflection, healing. Anchor, being anchored, afraid to move on, stay stagnant, let go of the past, instability, unchanged, adrift, and losing motivation, and even stubbornness. Get anchored in yourself. If you don't get anchored in anything else, get anchored in yourself. Okay? Unwavering. There we go with the strength card. Unwavering. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. You know the truth about you. Unwavering. Staying in that spot. Look, keep on going. I love it. I love it. Move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. Remember when I said you're going for the house, right? And you've already asked for the house. You're not really asked. You already manifested in your mind the house. It says keep on going. Do what you got to do. If it's a job you hate, you're only going to be at that job temporarily because you're on a mission to move on. Lots of times when people take on, like they have a full-time job, and if it's something extra they need, they'll take a second job. And they'll work that second job till they get what they need. Once they got what they need, they'll quit that second job. Does not mean you have to make that part of your life worth is to keep going to this job over and over. No, once you get what you need, pack your shit and leave. I'm just going to say it like that. Hey, I love this job. This was wonderful, awesome, did what it had to do for me. I'm out. That's all. Okay? That's how you do that. You ain't got to do nothing else. Just do that. Okay. So let's see what our affirmation says today. Let's see what our affirmation says today. I should have said. Give me a second now. Okay. I want to use those two books. Okay. Now, since on my oracle cards, I can put that there. Just trying to get it up organized here for it to be easier for me to get access to my cards. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see if this all aligns together. Okay. Wild. There is a fire deep within your belly, begging to be acknowledged, begging to be released. So what is it then, dear one, that is holding you back? Go ahead. You're safe here. Throw your head back. Let the sound escape your lips. Find yourself dancing and singing and moving and racing, breaking free. Feel the wind whip through your hair. Your heart beats within your chest. Feel the light pour into every cell of your body. Welcome it, become it. There's a beauty in the untamed, dear one. Come dance with it. Let it all go. Just let it all go. That's basically what it's saying. Let it all go. I can't take it no more. I just need to release it. That's right. So let's see what our gemstones tell us. Sometimes our gemstones, they're pretty good. They kind of get us right where we need to be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Right where we need to be. Let's see. Oops, that didn't work. Let's do that again. They looked at each other and said, nope, we're not intertwining. Okay. So we have the lapis lazuli, and it says open. The only way to find true happiness is to risk being completely cut open. Sometimes you have to reveal everything. Let it all out. Okay? Let it all out. Create. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Yes, 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 yes. I love that one. Uh-oh. The star. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. Nothing to be afraid of. All right. Harmony. Yes, yes. Out of the clutter, find simplicity. That's right. Another thing, clear out all the things that you no longer use. Get out all those things that keep the energy from flowing in your area, wherever you're at. Remove all the clutter because good energy cannot get in there. Okay? All right? Last but not least, we're talking happiness. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are all in harmony. Have everything moving in the same direction. Have everything moving in the same direction. Okay. And again, remember, this is a general reading. Okay. Take from this reading what resonates with you. Okay. So if it resonates with you, great, great, great. So let's see what our numbers, our angel numbers are talking about. Let's see what our angel numbers are talking about. Let's see here. The 333, support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel numbers 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents and use your imagination, unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contribute, to your community. There you go, support. 2424, good times. Yes, 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 yes. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. Yes, 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 yes. Energy levels, prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. I told you, I told you, I told you. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Last but not least, there we go with that new beginning. See? Y'all, these cards are not playing. They're not playing. It says great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You're completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. There you go. Close it. Close the door. That song by Teddy Pendergrass. Close the door, baby. Close that door, y'all. Ain't no need for it to be open. So let's talk about spiritual awakenings. Ooh. So we're going to do the 5-card life path. And let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, I don't know if I ever told you guys that, but these cards right here are considered oracle cards, okay? What they do is they partner with the tarot to enhance the reading. That's one of the things they do, okay? They enhance the reading. And you can do a whole oracle reading, but I have not done that yet, okay? I love my cards. I love them. I love them because they do wonders for me. Okay. So the first question we need to ask is, What are you resisting within yourself? What are you resisting within yourself? The law of cosmic creation. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. Now, we can break that down some more, okay? And we're going to do that, okay? So let's break that down a little bit more. It says here, you are directing energy upon universal law and manifesting the outpicturing of your life right now with zero effort whatsoever. When you draw this card, or when you drew this card, your higher self desires for you to awaken to the truth of who you are. You are a divine spiritual being, creating your reality via the beliefs within your soul. This is a message telling you to acknowledge yourself. Woo! For all the beautiful things and experiences you have created up to this point in your life. Pick one thing today to create without getting sidetracked and complete it. Once you have accomplished this one thing, you will experience more of your divinity and ability to consciously create. Woo! That is deep. So the next question is, what have you to embody to manifest what you want in this world? What do you have to do? What is the action? What is it something you have to do in order to manifest what you want in this world? The law of healing. Oh my God, I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Healing. Healing. The sun card. Remember? Healing. Wow, that is deep. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I ain't going to tell no lie. I love it. So let's see what the law of healing talks about. And you guys, you don't see what I'm doing, but I have a guidebook to these cards because they're more in depth. So, and it's a lot of them. So I do not know them right off the bat. I don't know them when I say I don't know them. I'm saying I don't use them to the point where I know each what they each represent. No. I usually just read this part and leave it out, but I want to get deep into it because I think it's important. Okay, so it says here, healing done through the revealing of truth. It is a time to redirect your energy to love, connection, and expression. When you drew this card, your higher self desires for you to awaken out of this amnesic state and remember who you are. You are endowed with infinite intelligence and innate healing. Okay? Both these cards already said what you need to do for you. Didn't say nobody else. It said you. Okay? Just want to put that out there. The next card is, what is your greatest resistance? What are you resisting? The law of abundance. Open your mind to your prosperous, what? Nature. What does that tell you? Didn't we just say something about abundance? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just. So it says here, the spiritual truth is that the very essence of who you are is abundance. Wow. Your higher self desires for you to awaken to your infinite potential and innovation. Let go of the scarcity mentality. Release any perception you have about the circumstances of your life as a problem. Okay? You will unveil the power within by shifting your mind to viewing it as an opportunity. The universe is ready to pour wealth onto you now. Open your mind and practice receiving. So you have to change how you look at whatever situation you find yourself in, especially when it has something to do with your money. Okay? And abundance don't necessarily mean about money. Abundance mean abundance of health, wealth. It can mean health, a mindset, your mindset changing. All of that entails abundance, getting more of and keeping more of. Okay? So it's a wealth is in there, but it's not the main thing abundance is talking about. So what have you mastered? Tell me what you have mastered. The law of growth. Be steadfast in your faith and stay the course. There we go. Be steadfast in your faith and stay the course. Y'all, that's deep. Now, that's deep. That hits the nail on the head right there. The nail on the head. So it's saying in the book, okay, it's saying that there is no need to feel frustrated or want to give up. The universe has been informed and is growing your vision within one mind, right? Your soul has received the seeds of your dreams you planted. Some things take time in 3D realm because we're in the three dimension, okay? It is time to practice disciplined faith, backed by daily embodiment. Focus every thought, every word, every inspired action to align with your desire. Stay calm and stay the course. What? Man, if this reading ain't man, I'm so done. Right on time. Yes, 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 yes. Whew. What others need to align with you. That means people in your life. What do they need to do to align with what you're doing? So if you are setting goals for yourself, and those goals maybe have something to do with other people, they might have to involve other people. Those other people need to be on the same wavelength you are. Period. If they about a bunch of mess, you don't need to be around them. If they have a lot of negative stuff going on with them, you don't need to be around them because they're not going in the same direction you're going in. And when you move up, when you level up, everybody can't go with you. Okay? So you have to look at those persons' personalities and what they're bringing to you to make you a better person. Okay? If they're not bringing anything to you, you need to politely move away and leave them where they at. Because some people don't want better. Some people are satisfied in all the drama and all the mess, all the controversy. Some people thrive off of that. That is their energy. That is their battery. If you're not like that and it's not elevating you, you don't need to be around it. Period. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So what others need? The law of nature. Reconnect with the Mother Earth. The law of nature. Reconnect with Mother Earth. So that person, if you're on that level of grounding, because we talk about grounding, if you're on that level, that person needs to be on that same level if you want them part of what you're doing, what your path is. If they're not, then move on. Don't even worry about it. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to spend more time with Mother Nature. This note might indicate to take a daily hike, plan more time by the ocean, which we don't have ocean, or work in a garden. Either one. It may even be telling you that it's time to move to where there is more nature. The universe is guiding you to home, divine source. So maybe if you're not around nature, maybe that's where you need to be. Okay? I'm not telling nobody to pack up and leave where they at to go move to be in nature. I'm not saying that. If there is a possibility that's what needs to be done, then just do it. I'm just saying. Just do it. Okay? So the last question, the sign you have been waiting for. What is the sign that you've been waiting for? The law of Dharma. The law of Dharma. Transform your pain into your purpose. Whoo! That's a good one. That is a good one. All right. I like that one. So it says, woo. This is a good one. There's a message and a gift within you that the world is ready for. You are the only person in the entire cosmos with your gifts. By drawing this card, your higher self is ready to give your spiritual blessings to the world. You may have known what the purpose is for the quite some time, but may have not believed yourself worthy of such grand plan. The universe is conspiring for your greatness. You have to get out of your way and commit by putting in both feet. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I say that earlier? You cannot just pray and not do anything behind it. You cannot just, you have to do something. You receive that. I'm glad you did. Wonderful. That's what I want to hear. You receive that. 100%. Okay? Get out your own way. Sometimes we find ourselves concentrating on the wrong stuff, and that's what keeps us stuck. Okay? That's what keeps us stuck. So let's talk about numerology. Let's see what they're going to tell us real quick. Let's see what they're going to tell us real quick. All right. What do that say? What does that say? That says nature. Didn't I just... I can't make this up. 7 plus 4 is what, 11? I can't make that up. It's his nature. Didn't I just... 3, creativity. Talking about creativity. Don't laugh at me. I'm just saying. Look. I can't even explain. Sometimes it's hard for me to explain. And sometimes maybe this is telling me I don't need to explain it. Just do it. I'll say that. I'll just do it. Look, 5 plus 6 is 11. Didn't we just say 11 right there? That's 11 right there too, right? Right? Relationship change. That does not mean your boyfriend, girlfriend. It could mean any relationship you have. It's time for a relationship change. 1 and 3 is 4. Look, effort, putting in the effort. Remember we said that early. Putting in the work, putting action behind what you need to do to make it better for you. Look, what does that say? 6 plus 1 is 7. And look, self-love. You got to. And that's what this real reading has been about, you concentrating on you in this new time coming. 5 plus 7 is 12. Teaching and learning. So if you have a story to tell, your pain turned into a purpose. So what is somebody doing? Somebody is learning from it, right? I'm just saying. I'm not meaning nothing by it. I'm just saying. Whew. Lessons journey. Let's see what lessons journey is telling us. Lordy, Miss Claudia. Balance. We need balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do so without judgment. Having that balance is so important. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. That's right. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. When you know what your purpose is, there's no questions about how far you can do anything. There is no limit. Once you know what your purpose is, the sky's the limit. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And last but not least, why are we talking about relationship again? Somebody's dealing with a relationship because it came up twice in two different decks. So something else is going on. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Remember I said that earlier? Remember when one of the questions was you need to align yourself with what let me make sure I'm saying that right. I want to say that right. What others need to align with you? I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. These cards ain't playing. These cards ain't playing. Huh. These cards are not playing at all. They're not playing. They are not playing. They speaking. Whatever's coming up, it's coming out. And it's coming out in the cards. I'm just saying. So let's see what our elements are talking about. And then, let's see. Oh, our no cards. Okay. I got one more set of cards. And the next time we'll do, let's see, is that it? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'll do, I'll see. I'll see. Have faith. There we go. I love it. 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 For your own healing. You guys, this is telling me a lot about whoever I'm talking to. Because again, this is not a personal reading. This is a general reading. A general reading means anybody. This could be touching anybody. Have faith for your own healing. Find balance. Didn't we just say balance? I'm going to put the cards here so you won't think I'm maneuvering them. Okay? Didn't we just say? Find balance. Seek balance between doing and being. Come on. Come on now. Come on. See, I'm pulling the card. You see me pulling the card, so you don't think I'm playing with the card. Look, look. Soothe the fire. Calm the heat in your life. Whatever is going on, whoever this is directed to, whatever is going on, chill it out. Find other ways of dealing with stuff. Here's another one. New ideals. Remember the Ace of Swords. New ideal. Bring your dream to life. Whatever it is you want to do, put your mind to it and make it happen. All that other stuff doesn't matter. Do not get caught up in anybody else's mess. Do what you need to do for yourself. It's not being selfish. It's being self-preservated. That's all. Okay? Be patient. Take time to connect to your inner compass. Again, the Four of Swords showed rest and meditation and prayer, right? That's what that's saying. That's what you need. That's what you need. Let's see. Do one more. Make time. Breathe with the green spaces around you. There we go with the nature thing. There we go with the nature. Come on now. Come on. They ain't playing. They're not playing. Now, if you have a yes or no question, I know. That's all right. You can. It don't mean you can't start doing it. If you have a yes or no, we'll end it with yes or no cards. You want a question? It has to be a question, a whole question. And we can see what the cards say. And always think about it like this. If you don't get the answer that you want, does not mean that it's not for right. It could mean that it's just for right now. Does not mean your life is over if it doesn't come out the way you want it. Okay? It just means not at this minute. Okay? That's all that means. So when we finish this right here, we'll do a yes or no. If you have a yes or no question you want answered, put it up there and I'll pull out the cards for you. And I'll do it for about 5 minutes. I'll hold them out. If you don't have it, that's fine. Let's see what these cards tell us. Let's see what these cards tell us. Harmony. Didn't harmony come up earlier? If I'm not mistaken, I think harmony came up earlier. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. So this is about careers, okay? This is about hello. This is about life and careers, okay? So there might be a possibility somebody who does not feel like they have peace anywhere, that you might need to change what you're doing, okay? Taking steps, okay? Action is key to getting where you need to go. Wow. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. There we go. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Connections. Build bridges between people. Contact those who can help you. Your action sets you up for the next opportunity. Have the people in your life that can help you level up. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I got you. You you tripping. That's all right. That's all right. That's fine. Sometimes you're going to have to do that, okay? Oh, it's talking about investments. The next thing we talk about, invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. So if you want to do something more with your money, do it. Invest it. I love investing. I think it's an awesome thing. It's a way to save money. It's nothing but another piggy bank. So if you want to save money, do it. If, whatever it is that you want to do, the doors are open for you to do it. People skills. Having people skills are awesome. Okay. It says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. So the doors are wide open for you. Okay. Ooh, this one. Check this out. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. Awesome sauce. You cannot beat that. Okay? Cannot beat that, y'all. Okay, let me get our yes or no cards out. Let's see here. Make sure. Okay. Let me make sure I got all of them, because sometimes they get in the midst of other cards. Okay. Okay. All right. So what we got for our question? I'm okay. These cards are really relevant to me right now. I'm glad the good old yeah. I'm glad you found me too, sweetie. So what was your question? Let me see what you said your question was. Okay, you had a question. Where's your question at, Vicky? Put your question back in here. Cause you said something. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Will I find a satisfying relationship soon? Or would a satisfying relationship find you? Hmm? It all depends on what you're looking for. You're making it so broad by just saying satisfying. What's satisfying? What do you consider for satisfying relationship? Hmm? What do you consider I will find. Okay, so tell me this, Vic. What do you consider satisfying? That is such a broad word. It has put some what other descriptive word or specific prescriptive? Someone patient, kind, and funny. Okay, gotcha. Okay, let's see what the cards say. Let's see what the cards say. It says yes. Insight and wisdom guide your choice. It says yes, you will. Isn't that something? All right. So that person is out there. Yeah, I like that. Anybody else have another question? Got a question? Kathy, you got a question you want to ask? Anybody on here? Give me a question. Should I stop avoiding the guy that is my age that is pursuing me right now? Okay. You're welcome, Miss Big. You're welcome. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So your question, should I stop avoiding the guy that is my age that is pursuing me right now? It says no. Misled by false signals, steer clear. So be careful with this one because it says no, don't stop pursuing him. I mean, don't ignore him, but actually pay attention to him. What is he showing you? Okay. Remember red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. Because you don't want to get into something that's a waste of your time, your emotions, and everything else. Okay? Pay attention to the red flags. But if this is your year to be with somebody, make it happen. Just be careful. Relationships ain't like it used to be. Relationships used to be fun. Not to say that they're not. Let me not say that because, I can't say that. But these are different type of people nowadays. They're just different. They're not, I don't know. It's a little different. Just be careful. All right, you guys. This was awesome. Anything else before I go? Anything? I know what I have to do. Before we go, I would like or suggest there are 2 books that you guys can look into getting, and one of them is a journal. Awesome books. This one is called the 369 Journal, Limitless Edition, the Neuroscience-Based Journaling, Your Key to Unlocking Limitless Potential. And then this book right here, it's called the Shadow Work Journal, a guide to integrate and transcend your shadows. I love both of these books. I think I found both of these books on TikTok. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, both of them on TikTok at the time. And this book was, it tells you about what shadow work is. It breaks it all the way down for you. The father of shadow work is Carl Jung, Dr. Carl Jung. And it talks about why shadow work is important. Okay. So you ask, what is shadow work? Shadow work is about revealing the unknown. The shadow is an unconscious aspect of your personality that the ego does not identify with. You may experience your shadow when you're triggered in a social interactions, relationships, in episodes of anxiety or sadness. The unconscious mind contains repressed emotions from painful events, causing impulsive behaviors and unwanted patterns that form your dark side. In short, the shadow is composed of the parts of yourself that you have forgotten, abandoned, and repressed in order to grow and fit into this mold of society. Think back to your childhood and recall the ways in which you would express yourself only to be rejected. You may have been crying and told to stop. You may have been laughing uncontrollably in a classroom and given a dirty glance from your teacher or peers. So, this is what this book breaks it all down. It tells you why it's important. Okay. There are many benefits to shadow work. Your pains and triggers can be guides to help you understand what deeply care about, bringing you closer to your life purpose. Conversely, you will come to identify toxic behaviors in your life and change them completely. Another benefit is that you will develop more courage and confidence to face the unknown and embody your whole self. Remember, that's what I'm about. As a life coach, as a person, period. I believe in us always looking at ourselves first. Okay. This book breaks down a lot of stuff. Okay. Good book. Let's see here. So it gives you different things to do in this book. Okay, I love it because it gives you you have the first part of the book was filling in blanks. You say certain things and you fill in the blanks to it. And then you write about what is the reflection question they give you. Good book. And then you can do the QR code, and they actually have a meditation on YouTube that you can do. So I just finished all that up. I did the breath work, and now I'm at the journal part where I'm journaling prompts. And this is part 3 of the book. And it breaks down parenting, influence, traits, which you can see I've written already. I'm at the childhood, what happened in my childhood, and then childhood trauma. So it breaks it all the way down. So I'll start that. So I do something in here every day. Okay? Good book. That's the shadow work journal. And it really does bring up some stuff. If you're not ready to dig into your past, don't do this book. If you feel like it's going to bring out too much, don't do this book. When you're ready, that's when you do this book, because this book really, just by the last one, that's the first one. The last one I did, which is the childhood trauma, it already brought up some stuff. Okay? So this book is very good. Like I said, I found this on TikTok. See TikTok? Okay? I'm quite sure you probably can get it somewhere else, but I got mine on TikTok. And the other book, don't do that, is the 369 Journal, Limitless Edition, also off of TikTok. Okay? And you probably can find this on Amazon too. So this book talks about Nikola Tesla. Y'all know who Tesla is, right? If only you knew the magnificence of the number 369, and then you would have the key to the universe. So that's what 369 is talking about. Okay? This journal opens the door to a special room in your subconscious that you can visit to align your aspirations and intentions with reality. You will gain clarity around your purpose and goals and lay out the steps needed to achieve them. Here you are encouraged to enable the power of thought and focus on the positive aspects of your life. With this 369 journal, you will experience the power of manifestation and use it to create life as is filled with joy and abundance. There we go. And then it asks you, that's the one I need. What is the 369 method? So it breaks it down. Tesla is the father of the 369. So it talks about the mathematical systems that govern nature. It breaks down all of that. So, so the way you do this is you have an affirmation, and you're going to write the first one 3 times in the morning. You're going to write the second time 6 times in the afternoon, and then 9 times in the evening. So somebody, for example, I am so happy and my heart is so full now that I have 10,000 extra dollars in my checking account. That is an affirmation, right? So they write that. 369. So this is somebody manifested that they're going to get a promotion. I got a promotion this week. They said it in the morning. They said it again on the afternoon. So they said it 3 times here, 6 times here, and 9 times here. Okay. Another one. My net worth is $2 million. That's another one, right? Said it again, 369. Okay. And the way that you amplify it, you pick one thing you would like to manifest into your life. Write what you desire 369 times throughout your day. Make sure to be very specific with your affirmation. Phrase your affirmations as though you have the thing you're manifesting. For example, I am so grateful that my heart is so full that I received $1,000 this week. So you write that 369 times, right? Use these phrases like I am, I have, I will in your affirmations. Avoid phrases like I need and I want. You don't want those in there. You're wanting to manifest it happening, already taking place. Okay. Um, Also, focus on the emotions that your desired reality will feel like. Okay, visualize your goals coming to fruition and hold on to the feeling that it gives you. Remember, I said earlier, you manifest a car, right? The car that you want. You manifest you get to him, the salesperson giving you the keys. You manifest you getting behind the wheel. How does that make you feel? That's basically what they're saying. Okay. Um, so part two, this is talking about affirmations. It's got affirmations in the front of the book that you can use, that you can say yourself. Okay. You can do this yourself. Okay. It breaks down self-care menu. Take a few breaths, deep breaths, 5 minutes, stretch your body, spend some time in the sun, which we don't have no sun right now. Read a chapter of a book for 10 minutes, meditate 10 minutes, burn your favorite candle, take a walk outside, put music on and dance away, and then read or write poetry. So you can do this. Not hard at all. Now, this is where I actually wrote down my affirmations. Okay, because my problem with consistency and my ADHD kicks in, sometimes I have issues with finishing stuff. So what I like about it is you have affirmations that actions you're going to take today. So I write blogs. So I write down everything that I'm going to do, and then I write down my affirmation for the day. Okay. And then like after each week, I think they'll start asking you questions that you answer. Okay. So I've finished with writing all my affirmation. I think I'm in another section of the book. Oh, so this evening, I have to finish that one. So I'll share one of my affirmations with you. I will be louder than ever. That's my affirmation for today. And I have been loud all day today. I'm just kidding. So since this is the last of this one, tomorrow I would answer all these questions. Okay. And it starts over again. So this is how the journal is all the way through. I love it. I'm telling you, I love it. Okay. So those are two books that you can find. Hopefully you can still find them on TikTok. All right. So you guys, put that down there. Oh, did I tell you another thing? One more thing. Yes. And if you need the name again, just let me know. I'll get the name. 369 Journal, if that's the one you're talking about. And the other one is, I forgot the other name. Shadow Work. The Shadow Work Journal, which is very good. So I also was talking about something else I do. Real quick. So I invest in pens, colored markers. I said pens, but markers, right? Okay. I invest in these. I got to get me my pencils. I don't know what I do with my pencils. I'm going to have to buy me some more pencils. And not ready for the shadow. Yeah, I understand. Take your time. You don't have to get it now. You're right. So what I do at nighttime when I can't go directly to sleep at night, and I just started it. I just start back doing it. So I went on TikTok again. I told you guys I have to stay off TikTok. I found coloring books. I found these two coloring books on TikTok. So they're cute. I'm not a great colorer. I'm just not. So every night I do a page. And these are African American women in here. They're gorgeous in here. Okay. Can you see that? Let me see. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. So I found that one on TikTok, and then I found this one on TikTok, which is cute. And it has a little bit different, So at nighttime, this soothes me. This actually calms me down. So I will do that one. And then I already had this one. I just hadn't used it in a while. This one right here. And 100 of coloring pencils. Yeah. I love them. I love it. And I do one of these. So I do a page a night from these 3 books. Okay. That's what I do. So Actually, on our website, we have a coloring book. It's an ebook, so you have to purchase it and then let me know, and I'll send it to you, and you have to download it and print it out. Okay. So I went to Ollie's again. Well, there's, like I said, I have a whole book on our website. That's pertaining, is an actual coloring book. Okay, that I created. Okay, so I went to Ollie's the other night and I found, y'all, coloring books are not cheap. Really they're not. But I found some on sale. I found this one on sale at Ollie's for $1.99. I found this one for $1.49. Okay. And then I found this one. It's colored the Zodiacs, which I think is so gorgeous. For $1.99. And I love these hard pages. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I haven't done anything in these two. I just bought them. So I haven't really started messing with them. So at nighttime, when I get like a little bit like I can't just go to sleep, because sometimes, y'all, I don't go to sleep till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I really don't. So what I do is I color. And it kind of calms me down, and then I can go to sleep. Okay? I can definitely go to sleep. So those are the things that I just want to leave with you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me through this reading. I'm glad you guys did. I hope you guys take something from these readings. Hey, I love doing them. If you want a personal reading, you can hit me up and we can do a personal reading with the cards. We can break down some things. Maybe, you might find some things out about yourself that you didn't know. Okay? That's a possibility. That's what we're here to do. And if you need any life coaching, we can work on that, put you together. First of all, we got to make sure we're compatible, because you don't want to work with nobody that you're not compatible with. Okay? That's one thing. You want to work with somebody that, that is going to get you to where you want to be. Okay? So keep that in mind. I offer the services because I'm certified to do what I do. I don't just do it to do it. I am very much so certified to help people. It's not really, it's more guiding you. You have the answers to everything. You just got to recognize the answers. That's what it is, basically. Okay? So, I'm just saying, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a whole almost 2 hours. But that's what it entails. I wanted to share all that because we got this new year coming in. And I want you guys to be prepped for New Year. Come on now. Let's make this happen. Let's have a good time doing what we do. And even when things get sad and things don't work out the way you want it to work out, it's all right. It's not the end of the world. If you understood the disappointments I've had in my life, whoo, when it comes to men, finances, me, I've had plenty of disappointments. But you know what? I'm here. Okay? I'm here, and so are you. You, every day, have an opportunity to wake up and be a better person. What happened yesterday is over and done with. It's a new day. So look forward to that new day. So I'm definitely going to be back again on the 31st, New Year's Eve. I'm probably going to come on a little bit earlier. And I think I want, let me think what I want to do. I think I want to do a different type of reading. But I'm wondering if I could do it on the basis of it being a general reading. That's the thing. I got to figure out if it would be considered a general reading. I'll look into that to see if that's what I can do. Yeah. So again, you guys, don't forget to check out our website. Go to youcan'tclipmywings.com. You can also go over to Black Queen Readings. I try to every day, majority of the time, put out a card per day. That's for you guys. Whoever that card affects, I hope it helps you out. Whether it's good or bad, you'll know what to do. And that's for you guys. I also put a card out on here, so check out a card that we put on here also. And like I said, if you want a personal reading, hit me up. We'll work something out, and I can do a personal reading with you. But keep in mind, our personal readings are not free, okay? General readings, because I do it over here, yeah. But it's different because we're going to be digging deep, okay? We'll be digging a little deep, and I would have to set you up with you filling out a form, the whole 9 yards, making sure that I have all the information I can use for you. We can either do it over the phone, we can do it on here. When I say over the phone, I'm talking about talking to you, or we can do it online. Whatever way you want to do it, I'll set it up. We'll get it done. All right. So I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with us here tonight on Sunday night. What time is it? Oh man, it's only 8:22. Okay. So you guys have a great day. And thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everybody who came and hung out with us. Vicky the Bell. Let's see. It was some other people that slipped in and slipped out. Thank you. Thank you. Wedding Cake. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, you guys. Again, have a great evening and bye-bye.